guys, Coast here. We are back at Great Adventure. Today is Sunday, October 27th. I'm here because I haven't been here since last week, so I got to come every week to check on any updates that may or may not have happened at the park. I was coming to hopefully ride King to Ka, but it doesn't look like it's running. Lantern is, so I'm definitely gonna get in some rides on that. And I know everybody, and I mean everybody, keeps pressing me about all the rumors regarding King to Ka and Green Lantern, and I'm gonna just use this time now to reiterate everything I've been saying. I never said this was happening. I never said it wasn't happening. The fact of the matter is the rumors are based on things that aren't like physical, tangible evidence. There's nothing we can actually see that proves this. And I'm hoping the park makes an announcement soon if they are true, because obviously it's kind of hard to not talk about it since, we don't have any true evidence other than what people have said. And they can be the best sources in the world, but at the end of the day, there's nothing actually physical that we can see that proves that either of those rumors are true about Lantern, Ka, Zoo, all of them. So the way I'm looking at it, once we get an official announcement, then of course I'll talk about it. But in the meantime, I am going to ride them. As I'm sure you guys have noticed throughout the vlogs, I've been riding both those rides a ton more than I usually do. And I always ride Ka a lot, but I've been trying to ride it as much as I can because you don't know. But like I said, the rumors don't have any physical evidence. There's nothing we can see pointing to their removal yet. If that does happen, I will report on it, but as of right now, that simply just isn't the case. I don't recall if I showed it off or not yet, but the ticket sales building over there that used to be Ride Information Center has been repainted to kind of match the new aesthetic color scheme that they're going for at the entrance with the red and white. It looks really, really nice. All right, we're inside the park. I don't really have a plan for today. I'm flying solo, so I'm pretty much here to just kind of get some footage, maybe get on a few rides here and there, but mainly just to be here, enjoy the day. It is a really nice day out. It's not too hot out, not too cold. It's like just right for fall temperatures, which is a rarity. We haven't seen really cooler weather all fall, but finally happening today. I'm not staying for Fright Fest. As you guys could probably imagine, I'm kind of Fright Fested out at this point. I don't really want to stay that late anymore and deal with all those crowds. I know last night was crazy crowded, so I'm sure tonight will probably be the same. It's been kind of the same crowd levels Saturday nights and Sunday nights just because Fright Fest is so popular. But like I said, we're gonna wander around a little bit, see if there's anything new, check on Giant Wheel maybe. Of course, there's a flash update that came out from today prior to this video releasing, so check that out if you haven't already. But I think we're gonna hang a right first. I don't recall if I've mentioned this in any of the vlogs yet regarding Giant Wheel and its lighting system. There is, as far as I know, also a sound system. You can see down there, there's these giant new speakers on either side of the whole like kind of plaza. Where is it? There it is. And supposedly they are gonna have music synced with the lights. As far as I know, lights have not been on yet. But it does look like they're all installed. You can see all those LED strips all along all of the spokes. So it's just a matter of time until they are on. But I think the sound system's actually gonna be really cool. It's gonna add a whole nother layer to this attraction that it's never had before. Each time I walk down Dream Street, as we get closer and closer to the end of the season and see all the bricks that have yet to be customized, I have to wonder what their plan is. If they're gonna wind up maybe moving the bricks that are already down and spreading them out. I think that would probably be the best option. That way you have a bit of better visibility on the bricks that are there, and then it doesn't look like there's like not many of them. So they have so much space along Dream Street, and it's only concentrated in the very front there. And I do know that there's other bricks that have been purchased that they haven't laid yet, because I know a few people who said that their bricks are not in the park yet. So I'm really curious when they're gonna wind up being here, what the plan is. If I can find out, I definitely will, but it's always something I've thought about ever since we saw the kind of first couple batches of the bricks and how they wound up laying them. Also a little bit of new theming over here by the Wild Walkway. They have that weird like fence decorated as well as a little pumpkin there to block off what used to be that whole walkthrough area, because in the past, Wild Walkway didn't exist and you would walk through that whole enclosure in order to cut through from King to Ka to El Toro, but now they have that whole area closed off. They still have animals in there, but you can only see them from this path. I'm over here in the Golden Kingdom now to see what the status is on Ka. If it's open, close to open. I don't think it's open. I believe Toro also isn't open yet, so I'm just gonna take a peruse around, see what's going on in the park. Maybe go for a ride on Lantern after I check on these two. Oh, it looks like Ka might have just opened or just closed. I can't tell. I hear Toro running, so that is open, and Superman looks like it block checked. It is stuck top of the lift right there. But I'm gonna go down here and see what's going on. Maybe I'll head over to Toro actually, since that's open now. Looks like Toro is crawling towards the end. Yeah, it's definitely one of the first runs of the day, that is for sure. Yep, Ka is most certainly down, so I'll probably have to come back later. Looks like Toro's pumping out their trains pretty quick, so that might be the place to be. Interestingly, it looks like they have the orange train and the teal train on. I haven't seen the orange train on in quite a minute, so they seem to be rotating between those, because if you guys have been on King Kai, you'll know that what some people call the blueberry train has been sitting in the other side of the station with its like caps off the back of the seats and the restraints tilted, so that one is definitely done. Since it pretty much just opened, I'm gonna come down here and give this a few rides until I get bored. Just did one ride on Toro. I only did one because it seemed like everyone and their mother decided to come over here like all at the same time. But Kai's running now, so I'm going over there. Well, I guess I got kind of lucky because I just got 2 rides, and as I was going for my 3rd, I was just going around. That was the end of it. It closed, so I guess I got lucky. But it was really good. I got 2 back row rides on the orange train, which I haven't been on in a while because they haven't been running the orange train as much. But any ride on King Kai is always going to be great. Always happy to get more rides in on it. I'll probably come back over here later to get more. But it is closed for now, so hopefully I can get some footage later at least. There's the train right there that was on, sitting in the back of the station right now with people. I'm down here on the boardwalk now. I think now I'm gonna go for a ride on Twister since the cycle just ended, so I'll get pretty much right on. Just had a nice cycle on Twister. I think I got about 4-ish flips, something like that. Now I see there's nobody on Lantern, so I'm gonna go over there. For perspective, that's the line for Superman over there. Pretty lengthy. Lantern is sending out empty rows. Just did a nice back row ride on Green Lantern, and I feel like a broken record at this point when I say this ride is so good. Back row left edge is easily the best seat on the ride in my opinion. There's some weird uplift forces you wouldn't expect to get on a stand-up coaster, along with great positive G-forces and a pretty smooth ride if you're able to keep your head from rattling around. I know it can be tough, but there's a method, I promise. And when you figure out the method, it works really well. I understand people complain that you shouldn't have to ride a ride a certain way to enjoy it, but I ride Green Lantern in a very particular way. That way it's enjoyable from the head standpoint, and it is really, really good. Crowds really are not too heavy right now. As you can see, Nitro, pretty much just a station wait. There's not even a wait on the stairs. And then Devil over here, not that terrible of a line, actually. I was just thinking to myself that with everything crazy that's happened at the park this year, kind of forgot about Barnstormer. I kind of slipped through the cracks in terms of things when I look back in the 2024 season. I forgot that this opened. And I remember it did not open on opening day either. If you guys remember, they had a lot of maintenance issues early on. It looks like they got them fixed because I see it running pretty frequently, but I haven't really come through this section of the park that much because I don't ride Skull Mountain that much, and I haven't been at Devil much lately either. But I do think I'm gonna give Skull Mountain a ride today because recently I ranked all the coasters at the park again, and I put this pretty low because I said I really didn't like the whole rave mountain kind of thing they were going for. But I was told in the comments that they turned all that off, so I'm probably gonna have to ride it pretty soon to see if that's true or not. I guess it's a bit too cold for the log flume today because there is no water running. You can also see there's a new sign right next to Log Flume's main sign. It says the ride closes at 6 p.m. So I guess no more night rides on Log Flume for the season, unfortunately. So I was gonna ride Mine Train, but I guess not. It was interesting because when I was walking past the entrance, I noticed that the wheels, the ones that are right by the brake run and that turn going into it, turned on, presumably because this is stuck here. So I guess maybe they're just resetting all the blocks, but definitely odd. Don't see this too often. Oh, there's just a little air horn and there it goes.
That's the amount of slowdown you get at the top.
Welcome everybody to the top. Fourth row in front.
So I came back down to Kai just to take some footage of it because it's a beautiful day for it, and the crew is absolutely killing it. Cody and Matt, you guys are doing so good. There's really not much of a line. I just don't really feel like riding it right now. I'm not going to stick around too much longer anyways.
Alright, you go. Oh, so I'm going to give you this.
What a difference from this morning. Houdini went from more or less no line to almost a full queue. So that tells me it's gonna be a pretty crowded day here, so I'm not gonna stay too much longer. So I'm over at Six Flags Universe right now, and I believe these are new hoodies. I don't remember seeing these designs before. I'll give you guys a little tour of what we have in here. Not much coaster merch, pretty much just Jersey Devil, some of the cutouts, plus those new multicolored cutouts that are brand new. There's some more coaster shirts. Then we got the trick or treat stuff over here. I have that hoodie, not that hoodie, that hoodie in black. Then we have all the Stranger Things stuff. There's a lot of it. There's the hoodies, the crew necks, some more Stranger Things stuff over here. Some more of the Hawkins High School stuff, even more Stranger Things stuff. Like I said, there's a lot of Stranger Things, and that continues over here as well. But this is pretty much turned into more or less a Fright Fest shop with a few generic Six Flags designs here and there, not much coaster merch. I think I'm finally, for the first time in a very long time, gonna go for a ride on Skull Mountain to see if that one commenter who said the rave music is gone is actually telling the truth or not. I don't see why not, but I wanna see for myself. Okay, so I can confirm Rave Mountain is no more. I just got off a back row ride. It's kind of hard for me to say if I like it better like this with no effects at all, like no lighting, no sound, versus Rave Mountain, which didn't fit the theme at all, but it did at least add something to it. Now it feels kind of just strange in there. Like you hear the train echoing as it runs along the track. I just wish that if this does wind up staying around, that they'll put some money into it and maybe kind of add some more theming effects. I mean, it's a fun ride. It's a great family coaster, but just knowing how it was when I was little with all the effects inside the mountain, I do wish that would come back with, you know, the kind of yelling sound effects and all the disco lights from the actual physical props that used to be in there. I believe they're still in there. They just haven't been on in a while, but I do like the fact that they got rid of Rave Mountain, so it makes a little more sense for the theme, that's for sure. Came over here to Best of the West to have a meal with nobody else here, and there's no log flume running, so it's actually really nice and quiet and peaceful back here. that's gonna about do it for my quick visit here to Great Adventure. Like I said, main goal was just to film some content, which I did, and I'm pretty happy. Plus I got on a couple more rides. Got on Ka, Lantern, Toro, along with a couple others, which is all I can really ask for. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.